My videos have been glitching lately. Recently, I began to document some things that I see. We're in a crazy time, a time of beautiful and shattering transformation and transition. And yeah, I'm just gonna share with you what I wrote. This is a series of five concepts of our survival and our thriving at this time. These are the things that are going to get us through, I believe, and I see, and I'm just going to begin to read to you what I wrote. This is the introduction. This is the introduction video. Nearing the close of another Gregorian calendar year, I'm allowing this built collective energy to carry me still on this divine wave of the becoming of my life. As we have heard many times, the pen is mightier than the sword. The transference of ideas is/can be exponentially more powerful than any tactic of physical force or coercion. We are in a time of human evolution that has emphasis on the mind. Many people are still sleeping. They do not understand how significant the mind is at this point. Of course, it is at this point that artificial intelligence is becoming the hot topic. We are at a turning point in which we can give our minds away, or we can discover the horsepower and capacity of the brain and use it to drastically improve our lives. There is a reason that Marcus Garvey in 1937 said, "We're going to emancipate ourselves from mental slavery, because while others might free the body, none but ourselves can free the mind. The mind is your only ruler, sovereign. The man who is not able to develop and use his mind is bound to be a slave of the other man that uses his mind." End quote. The mind is what is utilized to create broader systems and structures that shape the lived experience of humanity. The power of the mind is that we can imagine. We can create new ideas, even wild or unheard of ideas. Sometimes, in this current context, even regular ideas will be scoffed at and confuse the people simply because it seems strange to them, perhaps using a resource in an atypical or new way, and especially matters of the earth or plant matter. Although it is disheartening, these things have their place in the greater process. Today I ponder on my own place in the greater process. Sometimes I find it unfathomable in a certain way about how I am to bridge my own gap, to comprehend processes and see visions which on my normal scale would take hundreds of years to attain. This is the irony of all of this. Perhaps to merely practice the concepts in thought, it might take hundreds of years to attain, but to bring action into the equation, good creation can happen very fast. This especially shines light on the power of numbers. Today, Saturn and I have been conversating, and ultimately I am taught to value myself more, to inherently believe in my own value, and then to share it. For me, it takes consolidating my knowledge, which this is the start. My knowledge comes from proof of lived experience. These are things I've seen with my eyes, physically and spiritually. The downfall of this current society is that people are caught in the illusion that what we see is all there is, which is first faulty because one individual perspective is so limited to their everyday life. Not to mention propaganda is everywhere, and because of the disconnection from true alignment or resonance, people fail to discern properly, and the illusion truthfully is becoming more dense. The more you are removed from illusion, the more simple it appears. The deeper you are in it, the more confusing, noisy, and ridiculous it looks. Many people are confused, not knowing where to go from here, or continually feeling unfulfilled. This is bringing my mind to understand what I would like to call the 5 pillars of being a human: survival and thrival tactics. These are the substantial and firm foundations which will assist us in our current navigations. So there's the introduction, and stay tuned for the next few videos. I'll have 5 videos after this in this specific little series. So many blessings, and I'll catch you next time.